Hey folks, Matt from artoftheimage.com. I want to talk to you, I want to give you my final review, my summary, my wrap up of this little guy. And I have grown very fond of this lens, and I'm sad that I have to send it back to B&H. Thanks B&H for the loaner. This is an amazing little lens. This is the Canon 10-18 IS. It is, for the value, probably my favorite wide angle out there. So when I say that, I mean, yeah, they're probably better performing, probably slightly wider, but for the price, I love it. I love a good deal, and that Canon makes this available. I think you can get this refurbed for $200 or even slightly less. New, it's under $300. I'll put a link below, you can check it out. But the fact that you can pick this up for that brand new, there's not too many other manufacturers that have that available, such an ultra wide option for their cameras. And it makes me sad to see this guy go back. Certainly if I end up getting my own 80D or my own 70D, as I've been discussing, whether or not I'm going to add that to the stable, this will be one of the first ones I get. This lens is fantastic. As you've seen when I was using it, if you saw the previous video, as a vlogging lens, testing it for video and vlogging on the 80D. So if we put this on, so make sure I got my dots lined up on here. This is it on the 80D. Just going to put the cover back on our 18-135. So we want to keep it pristine because it has to go back. And it's a small, light little lens. It works very nicely on the 80D. It's small in the hand. And but wow, as you saw when I was doing those vlogging tests and those video tests, going from 18, which is as wide as this 18-135 goes, which is fine. I mean, that's very standard for a kit lens. Going to 10, that's only 8mm, so on paper it doesn't sound like much, but wow, when you put that into play and you go from 18 to 10mm, your world gets a whole lot wider. It's amazing. The image quality is very decent out of this. The price is great. It's image stabilized. I think there's not much when you consider the price. So the value, what you're getting for your money, it's pretty hard to have any complaints with this lens. You know, you'll read online that some people think I think it's the 10-22 or 10-20 is the other one available, and it's about twice the price. And they'll say, well, the sides are a little sharper or the corners are a little sharper. First of all, is not a lot of situations where you're probably going to really notice that to be a problem, especially not if you're doing video work or vlogging work, okay? And second of all, for the price, half the price or less, probably a third of the price if you pick it up as a refurb, this little guy is very good value for your money. It's very hard to beat in that situation. The build quality is not bad on here. I mean, it's a nicely built little lens. It's small and it's light. It's a value price lens. It's probably not the best built lens in the Canon arsenal, but when I look at it and I feel like the zoom ring is very smooth. It's smoother than some much more expensive lenses I've played with from Canon. The focusing ring is pretty smooth, pretty nice. There's nothing really to complain about with this lens. Quite the contrary. For the price, it tickles me that I can get an ultra wide brand new for under $300. So this definitely gets 2 thumbs up. And I hope I'm probably going to get the opposite. Instead of being called a Nikon fanboy, I'm going to be saying he's being a Canon fanboy. I just think for the price, Canon's delivering a lot of value in this little lens, and I love what I was getting out of it for image quality and for video. I loved it for video, for vlogging, and for using it for video work. Fantastic. To have an ultra wide at this price, even for photo work, for doing photographs, awesome. I love it. So, you know, that's my review. I think it's pretty sharp. I think it delivers pretty decent color. And, you know, in real world situations, I'm going to be happy using this, 9 times out of 10. There might be the odd situation where I might get a little picky about my edges. But I don't know. I think for most of the time, you're going to be pretty happy with this, especially knowing what you spent on it. So are there better lenses? Yeah, I think technically the 10-22, I think it is from Canon, performs better. Would I buy it? No, I'd buy this because I think for the value, it delivers what I need in a lens, especially on video work, and I'm pretty happy with it. So if you guys have any questions about it, leave them in the comments below. If you have any feedback on this lens, if you own it and you shot it, and you want to let us know what you think, your experiences, positive or negative. If you shot it against a 10-22, I believe it is a 10-22. I'm trying to remember if that's 10-20. I'm pretty sure it's 10-22. Let us know about that. Leave it in the comments below. Thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned. We'll be back soon here at artoftheimage.com.